Greetings, freaks and folks. This is Vlad the Lad. I dressed for the occasion in red because today is not any day, it's the Any release day. And what I mean by that is that Any was one of the first champions that were revealed ever, or not revealed, but part of the champion roster from League of Legends, like you see in this trailer right here. And also in that one.
Heroes come in many forms. Some have vision.
Those were the very first release trailers from the beta, and she was a mascot for League of Legends ever since. So I'm particularly hyped for her. I think she is from Noxus. I think she will be 4-mana like all the other champions that we've got, because she also stuns every fourth spell or something in the game. And if she doesn't have anything to do with Tivers, I'm gonna be super mad and I'm gonna quit Legends of Runeterra. So with that out of the way, let's start and react to this revealed trailer that we got right here. Let's go.
Come on, Tibbers. It's playtime.
I love her voice already. And she
What
talked about
power
Tivers,
if
so
you're not
I'm
gonna
hopeful.
use it. Come out, wherever you are.
Okay, I had to stop here. A 1-drop, what the hell? So we have our 4th 1-drop champion. I thought she would be 4-mana, that's insane. From Noxus, and she is a 0/2 on attack. I deal 2 damage to my blocker. If it's dead or gone, I deal 2 damage to the enemy nexus instead. So the exact same ability that we have seen from the follower, that one thingy that looks like a beast. And level up, I've seen you play 6+ fast spells, slow spells, or skills. Alright, that's what we assumed, that she would have something to do with the pack, like the fast spells, slow spells, and skills like Jhin would have, and also the Any followers that we've seen yesterday. We'll talk about them in a second. So let's see on
Okay, that sounds
what
like
she
fun.
It's
got on the
Mr.
package.
Kythero. Kai.
It's Kythera, Annie. Hey, Tibbers.
Oh,
Hey,
I want to
Tibbers.
play. This way.
Alright. Oh. Yeah.
What's
of
your
course.
favorite aminal?
And then you get smashed Nexus for 2. Alright.
Look at this
Skills you 1 extra damage.
How
Okay.
sparkly!
Ravenbloom Conservatory, a 1-mana landmark for Noxus. That's very rare. We have very few landmarks that cost 1, which is already pretty good. And count on 10, create a type bulk in hand, whatever that is. I advance 1 round for each fast spell, slow spell, or skill you've played this game, alright.
Put down.
We see a pattern
Now
here.
I want to burn you.
Maybe interesting what it is. Oh, he comes a lot up.
First the smoke, then the fire, then the timbers!
Dammit! Awesome. Alright, we have Heroes of 1/3 now, and when I level up, create Tivers in hand. Alright, we get Tivers. And on attack, I deal 3 damage to my blocker and stun it. If it's dead or gone, I deal 3 damage to the enemy next instead. Wait a minute. And stun it? So the blocker is always gone, right? So the effect in itself will trigger the after if directly. Like, there is no way around it. Unless you deny that skill from her, I guess. Then she won't stun it. But otherwise, she will stun it. Then it's gone. And then she will deal 3 to the enemy nexus right away. Oof. Damn, that's hot. Pun intended.
If they don't break,
There was
they'll
6 drop.
burn.
Let me see that. This is a tie bulk. This is the card we get from the 1-mana landmark. It's a 6/6 with Overwhelm, and when I'm summoned, grant allies everywhere +1. And for the rest of the game, all of your spells and skills deal 1 extra damage. That's crazy, in fact. That's pretty crazy. Comes the Overwhelm, yeah.
It's
Here
almost
comes the
time.
damage, and it would be a stun anyways, so yeah.
Did you like that, Tibbers? Wasn't it fun?
Wasn't that fun? Allies of Overwhelm. Alright.
There's
As an
nothing
item
a
now.
good giggle can't fix.
Here we go, Lulu. Face Tivers.
Say night night.
Okay, that was her signature spell. We haven't seen it yet. Okay, there we see it. Disintegrate, that was pretty quick. A 2 mana fast speed and pick a unit. The next time it takes damage this round, kill it. What? That's crazy. What? A 2 mana? The next time it takes damage this round, kill it. Excuse me? For 2 mana? That's pretty sick, because it's a unit, right? It's not a follower. You can also kill champions with that.
Don't make me hurt you.
And this is her signature card. Well, this makes her insanely...
Down.
What? I can't even. Here comes Tibers, finally. A 6 mana 5/5 with Fearsome. Play stun an enemy, then deal 2 to all stunned or damaged enemies. Alright.
Tibbers, they won't hurt you.
Well, let's go, Tibers. Boom.
I want to
Yeah.
play a game of hide and burn.
That animation though! That's crazy. That's absolutely bonkers.
Stay in school, Annie. You'll make something of yourself yet.
You got a weird eye, Mr. Jin.
All of those interactions already.
Me.
Smells like burn.
Go make some more friends.
Boom! That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so here we got all cards revealed. Annie being a 0/2. She is very fragile, and being a Noxus, you really want to protect her. Like, you mostly build around her when you build a deck, and then you build around this package of fast, slow, and skills. And I think you need to combine her with a region where she can survive, actually, because Noxus has very few tools to protect your units, right? It's more going forward, dealing damage and stuff. So playing her on turn 1 can feel awkward at times. She can get killed very easily, very early. So, I don't know, man, it feels weird, because she doesn't have any elusive or whatever, right? I think all one-drop champions that we have right now have any form of elusive, and Annie is the first one that doesn't. So, the only thing that should protect her is her skill, where she will damage the blocker, and then she will not be blocked by that. Yeah, it's really hard to rate in a vacuum. We have to see that in action and how it turns out. Yeah, then the Tibers, I think they translated him perfectly, because he has a very similar effect in League of Legends, as I recall. And getting him when she levels up is just straight up awesome. So maybe you even want to keep Annie in hand until she's leveled to really get the Tibers off and get his sick effect. Annie's disintegrate, like the fact that this is, like I said already, the fact that this is her signature card makes her so much better. And this is one of the most broken removals, in my opinion, in the entire game. Because Noxus has pings, you have Blade's Edge and stuff. You can combine this with Piltover, any sort of ping where you just do 1 damage and then the entire unit crumbles, right? The Ravenbloom Conservatory is, yeah, I really like that one. I think there would be even a version with all these skill-based aggro units that deal 1 to the next right away when they attack or something, like the Saboteur. And there you really want a late-game power bomb like the Tybalt. It's pretty awesome. I mean, just let that sink in. This is one hell of a finisher. You get +1 attack on all of the units everywhere, and every spell and skill will deal 1 extra damage with it, which is close to being an Ezreal in a sense, right? Like every spell that you would use, it does 1 more damage. Of course, you have to target the Nexus with it to compare it with Ezreal, sort of, but you get the idea. Then we have the 3 reveals from yesterday. The Mana Soul Student, a 3 mana 3/2. Each round, the first time you play a fast spell, slow spell, or skill, I play Magic Embers, which is another skill that will do 1 damage to the enemy Nexus. And with cards like Tybalt, you will then deal 2 damage every time. The only issue that I will have with this card is that it's very fragile with 2 HP, so it's removed very easily, and you pay 3 mana for it. Other than that, it's a very strong card, and it is even a fearsome blocker in conjunction with that. So obviously it goes really well together with Annie and also with Jhin, and yeah, with that, it's sort of a pre-build deck, I guess, in that sense. Same goes for the spell Slinger that you want to include there, because upon play, which is another skill, you stun an enemy, or if it's already stunned, you deal 2 damage to it instead. So the whole stun package with Annie and with Jhin just goes perfectly together with the Spell Slinger, which is a 1/1 fearsome spider for 2 mana. And you get a body with it, you get a stun, and if it's stunned, you get 2 damage on it. It's basically all you want from a card in that particular archetype. And last but not least, we have the Prefect, which is a 3-mana 1/3, and when you play a fast spell, slow spell, or skill, you grant her +1 attack. I don't think she will see so much play though, because she needs to be in on the board to actually get this buff, and being a 3-mana, 3 HP unit is too weak in my opinion, and she will probably fall from grace pretty quickly, especially if you compare it with the Iron Ballista, which is a 3-mana 4/3 overwhelm already, and there you don't need to activate all these. I mean, it can stack and grow taller than an Iron Ballista, but you need to do at least 4 of these, you know, fast spell, slow spell, or skill thingies to actually get over that border. So I think she will be one of the worst followers from that package. The Spellslinger probably being the best here. And this whole package is, yeah, very exciting to me because it's sort of a mixture, right? It's partly aggro and it's partly mid-range. If you know me already, you know that Noxus mid-range is one of my hard things to cover on this channel, and I definitely will build with this. Can you bet your ass on that? So that's the any reveal for you. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with my first impression? And if you want to see me build with this, you can always subscribe up here because the patch is around the corner. And on this side you will either see me playing in the new patch if you watch this some days later, or maybe you will see another video there that's recommended for you. So check it out next, and until next time, you stay legendary. Vlad out.